We start today's episode with a prayer. This is from, I always mispronounce this, Philippians or Philippines?
From Instagram?
No, like the Bible.
Oh.
The Philippines? Philippians. It's from Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Anxiety is a crazy thing. That's a crazy way to start an interview, right? You deal with it. Are you one of the people that I know? Some people that say they don't deal with anxiety. I can't imagine life without anxiety.
No, I deal with a lot of anxiety because I have a lot of stuff going on. So it's a lot of times I be like overwhelmed with a lot of things I have going on. So sometimes I just have to,
How do you deal with that? What's your go-to safe space?
Probably just sometimes I get to myself. Sometimes I might call some people and reach out to my homeboys and really kind of just laugh, crack jokes and stuff. Just kind of really just reach out to people that I love and, just start laughing, cracking jokes and just kind of trying to push it by.
It's like a reset. Like reset your mind, reset your body. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I imagine, you got a lot going on because organizing, you're always like, you're like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not vigilante, but like it's like you out like it's like you're always what's going on in the community. You're always either doing events or reaching out, helping people connect. Like with that last fire of the apartment, you always reach. So I know your phone's always ringing. So I know that phone, that ding, that's anxiety.
Well, they don't have my number, but
okay, that's good. That's good.
They do contact me off of like Instagram and stuff like that. So I do get a lot of text messages and stuff from Instagram and stuff like that. Like people reach out saying that they need help and stuff like that. But sometimes, to be honest, it might be bigger than things that I can even do or maybe even resources that I have to provide. So I have to probably point them in another person's direction because it might be too big for me to handle at times.
I mean, that medium, that you being that medium right there is helping itself.
Right.
Because, like, they don't know who to reach out to, you know.
And then sometimes when they be reaching out to me, I be in messed up situations, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't too much that I can really do at the time, but I'm trying to figure out something to do, but I be having a lot of stuff going on myself at times, so. But
you still find a way to kind of, at least maybe if you can point them in the right direction. That's probably like, that takes a lot of like, I don't know, what's the word, I respect that because I know when I'm going through stuff, like don't talk to, like don't hit me up for nothing. Like,
well, sometimes when people do hit you up when you're going through stuff, it's like all part of the test as well, because now you like being tested to help other people because maybe this person gonna help you come out of the stuff that you actually got going on. So sometimes it might just be deeper than you.
Right. Damn, and it might make you look at your situation like. Depending on your situation, there's like, oh, you know what? My issue is look what they're going through. Like I'm blessed.
It ain't so bad.
Yeah, like my charge is not working.
I might listen to somebody else's stuff and I be like, oh,
that's a blessing.
I can't do too much complaining right now because they really got some major stuff going on more than me. So the little stuff that I do got going on, I ain't gonna even say nothing about it.
Facts, that's true. Sometimes I mean, everybody's battle is like. Everybody's struggle is a struggle. You know what I'm talking about? Like nobody's struggle is less. It's your struggle. But yeah, it's still you can look at it like sometimes my phone doesn't. When your phone's not working, you got to like wrap it around and stuff. Like I'll be stressing about that. But then somebody just lost like their house and some shit. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm blessed. Well, guys, welcome to another episode of Bad Duck. Today we have a special guest, a hometown hero straight out of Alief, a youth mentor, a community organizer from my hometown, Alief, Texas.
Come on now.
Mr. Capo. Welcome, bro. I thank you for coming, and I'm glad you hit me up to come through because you're when is Capo Day?
This year is going to be on August the 10th.
And this is the second one?
Nah, this is the 12th one.
The 12 years? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you missed some.
Yeah, man, I missed. Damn.
You got the 2 right, but you got to add a little 10 more on it.
Who awarded you that? Who awarded you?
Well, at first, I was doing the event already. So I was doing the event for maybe, I believe, like 5 years already before we was awarded the Capo Day. We got awarded the Capo Day by Sylvester Turner. And yeah, we got called down. I received a proclamation and all that. They called me down to City Hall and gave me a proclamation and stuff like that. But we had already spoken into existence. The Capo Day itself was already going on. Like Capo Day we was already providing hundreds of backpacks in the community for people. They just gave us the paperwork to say
right,
that,
right.
You know
It was already solidified to the community before
to the
that.
community, but to them it was like, it was new to them.
Yeah, man, that's
So-
wild. 12 years ago, that's 2025, so it's 2017? No, wait. No, 2013, 2013.
15.
15?
2015. So,
That's 10 years.
yeah, the Capo Day.
Yeah, 2015 was 10 years ago, right? Yeah, so it'll be 2013.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, I graduated. That's when I graduated high school.
So,
It's really been gone. Dang.
Yeah, it's been going on for a nice little minute now.
Wow. And so Capo Day started off as a back to school event, or what did it start off as?
So to be honest, I'm gonna say this on air because a lot of times people don't like to give people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Capo Day really started and originated from Trae the Truth, going to Trae Day, just like today. Today is actually Trae Day.
Yeah.
So I used to go to Trae Day for years and years in a row, and Trae Day was always on different sides of town. It'd be like on the north side, here, there. And I was just like, man, this is a nice event. What he doing for the community, for the city of Houston, it's nice, but I wanted to do something for my community only, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I know it's a lot of people, just like myself at the time. I used to ride with people to Trae Day. I didn't even have a car some of them Trae Days, you know what I'm saying? Like how long ago it was when he first started, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we used to pack up, ride to Trae Days and stuff, and I just think about the people from my community that they couldn't make it over there.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to think of something that I wanted to create inside of my community, inside of my hood. So one day I went to a Trae Day, and I don't know, from that Trae Day, I was just like, hey, man, I'm finna do something in my community.
That's horrible.
And then
that's inspiring.
It was like to one of these every day. Like it was 4 weeks away from the actual day that I put together to do the back to school event. My goal was to really do 25 backpacks for some kids in the community. We was gonna sell some plates, cause my mom she was known for selling plates and making food and stuff over on Braeswood. So I was just like, I'm gonna give my mama. I know that she can make some food and stuff, sell these plates. We gonna get this money. We gonna raise this stuff to get some backpacks.
Hard.
But at the time when I was doing it, my high school principal, Mr. Wycliffe, he had reached out to me. He saw what I was doing, and he knew Antonio. I can't remember, and I don't want to say his name wrong. I don't want to say his name wrong on air. But basically, he was a football player from the Houston Texans at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Huh? Nah, it wasn't Andre Johnson.
Antonio.
He was like a lineman. He was like a big.
He was a lineman, like offensive lineman. Nobody cares about offensive linemen.
They do. I think it was like I forgot his name, but I think about it later on. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to me. But his organization at the time had donated like a bunch of school supplies and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? They came with a lot of school supplies, and from there, when his organization gave me the school supplies, only thing I needed now was the backpacks. So then at the time, people was already seeing kind of like me moving towards doing stuff in the community kind of. So I just started putting out there to the community like, hey, can you donate 10 backpacks? I started reaching out to, at the time, I was like, I'm playing smart. I started reaching out to like little football organizations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like, hey, I know these boys, they got to give back some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get these football teams to give me 5 backpacks or 10 backpacks a piece, that's almost 50, you know what I'm saying, backpack. You know what I'm saying? I just started reaching out to people from the community before I knew it. Man, when we had that first event, our goal was to bless 25 kids. We had breasted 100 and like 10, 15 kids on the very first one. So when we did that, I was like, what? It was amazing, you know what I'm saying?
Like times 5. Damn.
I'm like, dang, this crazy. So I was like, bro, I only thought about this in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And we was able to bless like 100 kids, you know what I'm saying, within 4 weeks.
Jeez.
So then my goal just started to becoming, I got to do more than what I did that first 4 weeks, you know what I'm saying, and blessing kids.
Because imagine if you planned it for more than 4 weeks, like 2 months ahead or a month ahead.
So that's what we started thinking. That's how I started thinking. Like, well, if I plant this 3 months or 6 months, like I can get 300 backpacks. I can get 400. And that started just being the goals, like, and then it just started going from there to where we were doing 300, 400, you know, it just started going. So, but to be honest, I got to say this too. Like a lot of everything from Capo Day not only just revolved and came from the ideal of Trae Day, but it really came from having faith in what God was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no money. And I just had faith in everything that I said that I wanted to happen. I wasn't going to worry about it no more. Yeah. And then every Capo Day that we would have, it would just be the faith that whatever that we say we going to do, it's going to happen.
If you don't worry, yeah. I just found out recently worrying is a sin.
For real?
Like, yeah, that's a sin. Like you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to worry. You're supposed to leave it to God.
You're supposed to leave it to God.
That's hard.
I mean, yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to have faith in Him. You know what I'm saying? To where.
And I want to, but like sometimes, like bro, like. What if I run out of gas? Like,
you gotta.
I'm worried.
Yeah, that's true. But it's different type of worries though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some worries is not big as other worries. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the little worries, you don't have to worry too much about those. You know what I'm saying? But like the bigger situations, you really gotta leave it to bigger hands. You know, because it be some stuff that I'm gonna be honest, I worry about stuff that I don't have no control of. No more. Right, you know what I'm saying? So I have to leave it into a bigger person's hands. That's hard, but it helped me too, though. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest, because now I know that okay, I put it in God's hand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing that I can do about it no more. You know what I'm saying? I went to Him with it. So once you go to Him with it, it's like you can't do nothing else about it.
And have you ever I know sometimes like I'll pray, right? I'm praying, and like what I pray for. The exact opposite happens. Right. And it's like at that moment, you're just like, damn, like, was I facing the wrong way? Who was I?
What? Because everything that you pray for ain't gonna just come to you just because you pray for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to keep in mind it's the good side and the bad side. You know, like sometimes you could be sharing your ideas and then the bad person here. Your ideas, and now they want to get in and they want to distract you now because they seeing like you talking about walking on the straight and narrow. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like if we just say, hey, we gonna just walk straight here, let's go straight walk to God. You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of obstacles that's gonna come in our road because you know what I'm saying?
Or Google Maps, you know, it's gonna be like go this way and that way. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of stuff that try to knock us off what we supposed to be doing because it don't want us to reach, you know what I'm saying, to our maker.
Bro, where is this like faith? Like it seems very genuine for me. Where's this faith in God like come from? Like you grew up in the church?
Man, to be honest, all right. I grew up in the church, but I didn't grow up in the church. My uncle used to force us, my Uncle Ron, rest in peace to my uncle. My uncle used to force us to go to church because we used to want to spend the night at my grandmother's house on Saturdays. Because my grandma's house was the spot, you know what I'm saying? Like all the cousins, she had the house. That's lit. So everybody over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But my uncle used to always say, if y'all gonna come over here on Saturday, y'all gotta go to church on Sunday. Because he like a preacher, you know what I'm saying? He a pastor and stuff. Yeah. So we'll be like, man, we just gonna play all night and hopefully he let us make it up in the morning time, you know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of those mornings he didn't let us make it, you know what I'm saying? So we'll go to church, be falling asleep out in the front row, embarrassing him and stuff. He used to be looking at us all crazy, couldn't wait to get us back in the car and stuff like that. But to be honest, like my uncle, out of my whole family, my Uncle Ron, he was the person that guided everybody towards, you know what I'm saying, understanding and knowing who God was, you know what I'm saying, side of my family, because he made his mama, my aunties, his sisters, you know, like everybody, he made them. He wasn't no perfect person, but he had changed his life around, you know what I'm saying, and he started pushing, you know, the people around him that he loved towards this direction, you know what I'm saying.
That's beautiful. I think I'm blessed as well to have, like, family, like, there's always that one it's my uncle as well. Like, there's always that one uncle. It's just like, oh, he's really in tune
Right,
with
yeah,
God. Like,
okay, play.
Yeah.
He square business about the church.
Yeah.
If he ain't square business about nothing else, he
about God.
he square business about the
play
church.
about God. That's hard.
He wasn't playing about the church, so we'll have to go. You know what I'm saying? To church on Sundays for sure.
I feel like. Do you feel like that aspect of like God is missing, kind of like now, like in society, like within like maybe our friend groups or just everybody? Like, do you feel like people, not a lot of people, like believe in like church or God anymore as opposed to before?
I think that, to be honest, that a lot of people deal with a lot of different things. A lot of people probably went through a lot of different stuff. So when it comes to church, they might have, like for me, for instance, I used to be forced to go to church. So I ain't really want to go to church because my uncle used to force us to go to church.
Right, same.
Now on Sunday, I'm getting up, taking myself to church, driving my own car, putting my own gas. Yeah. So it's a whole different feeling now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with me, I would just say with anybody, you can't force it or rush it on nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them come around whenever they get ready. Hopefully, it's in enough a nick of time to where they can get themselves together. You know what I'm saying? Before. But
I think that like your uncle forcing y'all early age kind of instilled that want for it when you got older. You know.
Nah.
Because I feel like I feel like I used to hate it. Like my mom like she used to wake me up and like. I'd fight. I'd put up a fight. I'd put up a fight every time.
For real.
I'd go to the bathroom 30 times during church, like just walk around. Yeah, but like as I get older, like I got that instilled in my head where I'm like, you know, if I question God, question my faith, I feel kind of bad because I grew up in that. You know, so I think that's missing. I also think with like I asked that because like I go into rabbit holes online about AI and just like technology and stuff, and I'm just like, damn, like. With all the information we have now, different theories of what life is and history and this and that, like it's easy to get. It's easy, like for me, sometimes to fall into like, damn, is God? Is there a God? Is the Bible real? Like think about like all these theories, like dinosaurs.
It's a lot of stuff it's a lot of stuff and a lot of stuff that it's even in people. You see some people that you think that's real, but it be some fake stuff going on. Oh yeah. You know, it just but. Oh yeah,
like my favorite Marvin Sapp. Like I never would have made it. Close those doors. You see that? Lock those doors. like that right there.
He trying to get his bread up. That's all, man. He can't blame, bro.
He
just trying to get a little bread, and people ain't want to act right, so he had to. Close. He had to step up one time.
But when he turned around to the people on stage singing with him, and he was like, "Look, y'all, it costs $100 each." And I was like, "Damn!" Like,
but. I get what he was trying to do, but I mean...
It came off wrong.
Yeah, it just came off the wrong way.
It came off wrong.
What I'm saying? Because even in church right now, pastors are still asking for a certain amount of money. It's, like... You know what I'm saying?
Because you need
Sunday.
To be able to prepare and function.
To keep the church going, it costs money. You know what I'm saying? Just like me with being a basketball coach. You know what I'm saying? If I had a basketball gym, I would be needing people to be donating and giving or paying for, because I got to keep my facility going.
You got to pay people that. Oh, yeah. Like the church, a lot goes into it. Like
there's too much going into it.
And so people are not going to work for free.
Because the church doors are always open.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
and they got to keep it clean. They got to keep.
You got to think just about a light bill at the church. It's way more expensive than what a lot of people. What a lot of people bills, all our bills is. You know what I'm saying? Just they light bills.
Just light a candle, old school way, man. The main old school way. What guys say? Let there be light. I didn't say that. You say no more things.
They're gonna have to open up the blinds in at the end of something. Huh?
I haven't been in church in a while. I need to go to church. But my thing is I work so much in the week, bro. And we shoot the pod every Sunday, but like I take my weekends like serious. I'm like, let me sleep in, like
So let me tell you something. Let me let you know something. You got to give God some time. You feel me? Because if you want Him to give you some time, now I ain't just saying this to just say this. Because even with me, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to get myself to go in every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that long, bro.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's only an hour 30 minutes at the max. You know what I'm saying?
So hour 30 kind of long.
Well, I mean, it's not long because once you get in there and you really getting the word and stuff, that's just like you doing the podcast. You sitting up there talking to somebody for an hour. It don't even seem like no hour.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
That's
it might
true.
seem like 20 minutes. Once you get in church and you really get to listening and paying attention really to what's going on, it go by fast, bro.
And it also depends, at least for me, the type of church, you know? Like, I grew up going to,
y'all church different than y'all church, right?
what do you mean, y'all?
I mean, like,
what kind of church you go to? I
go to the black people church.
Yeah,
bro.
what is that, like Baptist or what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up going to, what is it with the P? Pentecost. The one where they jump up and down. Is that the one where they have the speaking tongues and the one that they speak in tongues?
Everybody got different type of churches.
I grew up going to that one of them, but then I like for many years straight, I went to a Baptist church. I used to go Bible study in a Baptist church and everything. And then I stopped going to church. Then I went to a Catholic church, and then I stopped going to church. But it depends. Like for me, like the message got to be like, one, the person giving me the message got to keep me awake.
Right.
And I hate that it is that. You know, God should be enough, but just sometimes like I don't know about the people. Sometimes like the people delivering the message, I don't get the right energy from them. Just like,
that's true. But just like he was saying the other day, you gotta look at it like this. You can't look at the person that's giving the message. You gotta just go with what the message is.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can send a strange person. That's just like sometimes, like it might be a strange person come tell you something that you don't even, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be a person come tell you that it's a blessing with your name on it too.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
You know what I'm saying?
I've had that.
He's sending them people to you though.
I had a dude, I forgot his name, and I hate that I'll put it in here, but he was a youth pastor at the Bible study I used to go to, and this was like, I was in high school, and I would like go on my own. My parents didn't even, I would just take the car and go on my own. The guy who told me once, he was like, you something about like, you have a voice, and like, you're gonna speak to people in the future. That's what he told me. Okay. And I like that, and he got me. I used to go back a lot, and so I feel like they just be saying that to people to get people to come back. It's like,
nah, he ain't just saying that. He telling you what he see in you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So he must have saw something in you because, like, look what you're doing to this very day. What episode you say you on?
48.
All right, so you know what I'm saying.
Nah, he
like,
right.
He done spoken into existence that you was gonna be speaking, you gonna be talking in front of people. You know what I'm saying.
Capo comes and we having a God talk. I love that. Some of the guests come in here, bro. And it's just like, you need God, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I love that. Before I go on to more Capo Day questions, since we're not to wrap up on God, but because God's never done. We're never done. So we're never done.
Good.
But
God got us here.
100%. No, he did for sure, because my car overheated, and I literally prayed. I was like, and I got here, so pray. When it comes to, and this like, when it comes to, okay, Kanye West, right? He's very out about God, right? About Jesus, but he's also Kanye in the way he like just articulates. Do you like? How do I put this? Like, I guess how do you feel about, like, sometimes do you feel like people weaponize religion, you know, and they kind of just like, even political, you know, like they weaponize religion. It's not really, they're not really in it or talking about it because they really feel or love or looking for God, but it's just kind of like it's a marketing play, kind of like
trying to use God for like basically like money or something?
Like branding. Yeah, it's kind of like, because there's a big demographic of people that are Christians. Right. So it's like, if you identify as that, and you know, it's easier to capture.
I mean, I look at it like this. I don't pay attention to Kanye West. I'm gonna say that. I would just be honest.
Oh man.
I don't.
Well,
really
I use it for example, but I guess I'm asking, like, I guess you kind of answered it when you said don't pay attention to the messenger, pay attention to the message. Right. You know, because I look at people like, I don't know how you feel about Joel Osteen, but any like mega church, I look at mega churches and I'm just like, like you they come in flying like Peter Pan, right. And it's just like, I feel some type of way about it, but sometimes I feel bad about judging that, because I'm like, they're still delivering a message.
Because I look at it like, I understand what you're saying. I ain't gonna lie. I understand what you're saying, but then when I sit down and think about it, I gotta look at it like this too. Them people standing up, or they representing what they want to represent. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that they receive off of whatever they standing up for, that's what they supposed to get.
You're right.
That's just like when people stand up on the bad side and do a bunch of bad stuff. You see people out here, you know what I'm saying, like worshiping crazy stuff, and you see a lot of crazy stuff happening to them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
So when you see people worshiping good stuff, I mean, good stuff happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff come to them.
What about the people that worship good stuff and bad stuff comes to them?
I mean, that's because probably you've been doing some bad stuff along the way.
Yeah, behind the doors.
You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta, you gotta get washed off more. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go shower. You gotta get baptized.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they were just talking about this the other day. They at the church. They were like, you gotta think about like how many years you might then win and you messed up before you come and you want to be clean.
Repent.
You know what I'm saying? So all this time that you done messed up and you done did a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? Now, it might take, like, let's just say I messed up for 20 years, right? And now I want to get my life together. You feel me? Like, no, it's not too late. It's never too late. But now I want to get my life together, right? So now I'm getting my life together. I'm on track doing my thing. That don't mean that everything is just going to come to me in this first year or this first 2 years because I'm walking with God now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It might take 20 years for, you know what I'm saying, me to reach all the way the heights that I'm supposed to be reaching of walking with God. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, you know, the everything works out for you with, you know, especially with Capo Day and the stuff you do, because you kind of doing your thing is the Lord's work, kind of. You know, so it's not like you're out here asking for, you know, like Gucci or something. You know, you're like, God, help me get these backpacks to give these kids. Like, you kind of got to answer, right?
Because sometimes people get around me and they'll be worried. About what's going on, you know, about Capo Day and stuff like that. But to be honest, what's still making me have more faith is more people around me worrying. You know what I'm saying?
So they care.
So when the more people around me worry, I'm really worried, kind of, but I'm have to make sure that they not worried.
Right.
So I'm letting them know that we got to have faith in the Most High. You know
got to lead by example.
So,
and you get a lot of traction coming, because I was fortunate enough to be at the turkey drive, and dude, that line, dude, there was a big line for them turkeys, man.
People want them turkeys.
What?
I don't know how they
or why, because I don't like turkey at all. Like, I don't like turkey at all.
I don't know how they end up, like, the word got so far, but it got out there, you know.
Bro, you went to Hastings, right?
Right.
I knew this before. I don't know why I know this fact, but Hastings and Elsig used to be in the same building.
Right, it used to be one school,
and that's where the friendly rivalry comes from, right? Like the sports rivalry. That's insane to me. And then they went. Did you play sports in high school?
No, I didn't play. I was bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my grades and stuff right. I was messing up and stuff.
Yeah.
I never could get it right.
So what? After high school, but before you started Capo Day, what were your aspirations? Like, what did you think? What would you want to do? Like,
well, to be honest, when I very, very first started, I started off like I really kind of started off just doing some local stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just hanging out with my homeboys and stuff in the community. We started building up us a little brand at the time. You know what I'm saying? We were building up us a little brand, a little brotherhood. As you can see, that's where I get the CapoGMob from, because Gmob was my brotherhood of my brothers that I grew up with, which stand for Gangsters Motivating Our Brothers, you know what I'm saying? So we were just a bunch of brothers, you know what I'm saying, that came together, cousins and all this type of stuff. When we was growing up, everybody used to call themselves cousins and all this type of stuff. So we were just a group of guys who got together, and we wanted to do something different for the community, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to stand out. And at the time, you know what I'm saying, all my little brother, they was like playing sports, playing football, basketball, different stuff like that. But some of them was into like the streets and stuff too. Mm-hmm. At the time, I was kind of into the streets and stuff, no lie, you know what I'm saying? And we was really kind of trying to direct them from doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, we was allowing them to be in the streets, but we didn't want them to do too much, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
don't go full like
yeah.
mafia, like don't aspire to be the top.
Right.
Yeah.
So we started off doing that. It went from that to You know, the organization just started getting bigger and bigger.
So I guess, well, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I guess I'm asking, like, so that, you know, the work that you do now, that comes from, I guess, that, like, you seeing the people around kind of in the streets living their life, and you guys kind of seeing that and be like, hey, don't really go too far with that. Like, I feel like that sparked that.
So really, I was like one of the main people inside of what was going on. So I was like a big brother. So the big brother role came from, you know, like being one of the oldest too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody looking up, you have to make sure that your little brothers is not doing, you know, the wrong things.
Right.
So yeah, it came from me like controlling or being the head of an operation. Cause we had like 55 people inside of, you know what I'm saying, our family at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? So to be around all these type of people, all these different personalities, you know, all this different type of stuff, it took a lot, you know what I'm saying? So make a long story short, we wound up losing one of our brothers, you know what I'm saying? We lost one of our brothers. So when we lost one of our brothers, it kind of, we was really trying to rap and stuff at the same time too, because we came out as like a little rap group and stuff too, because we didn't want people to just think like we were just straight streets. Because people in Alief already knew who we was, you know what I'm saying? So we really wanted to,
you gotta kind of,
you know what I'm saying, rebrand ourselves to show them like, now we could do better than what y'all thinking that we is, you know what I'm saying? We're not just some hoodlums from the streets, you know what I'm saying? We actually trying to better ourselves.
Build
we actually want to, you know, like be something in life and stuff like that. But they really couldn't see it, but we were trying to get them the vision of it, you know what I'm saying? So I started like pushing the music and stuff, orchestrating a lot of our music. We came out with a CD, DVD, a CD and a DVD. Right after my brother passed away, I dropped a CD and a DVD. We were like one of the first people in Alief to put out a CD and a DVD together. This one, people was really putting in DVDs and stuff, you know, inside.
What year was this?
This was in 2008.
What was if you can't say, what was your rap group name? What was your rap group?
We was basically GMob.
Okay. I was
So we never was like, because we was rapping before the internet.
Right.
We didn't even have the internet and all that type of stuff when we was rapping. It was cool for us to be on YouTube back then.
Yeah, that was,
you know,
YouTube was the thing. Yeah.
So we got a song on YouTube. We was like, we made it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you on YouTube? Like, yeah, we on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So we was more going off for being on YouTube or getting the opportunity to one day. World Star had came out, you know what I'm saying? World Star Hip Hop. So we trying to see if we can get videos on YouTube, World Star Hip Hop, all that type of stuff. But just to be honest, the type of people that I hung around with, we wasn't really with all this camera stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't do too much camera stuff. So even with me shooting the DVD, a lot of my brothers, they wasn't.
They want to be in it.
Yeah, they really want to be down till they saw the finished product. Then when it came out and everybody started seeing it, and they like, oh man, they stole this.
Because people forget you can edit out wherever you want to edit out.
You know what I'm saying? So once we had, like back then, man, we were doing all this stuff 2007. I had the cameraman. I was helping him. It got to the point I was editing this DVD. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people that helped put the DVD together, the CD, all that type of stuff. So really, I was doing CEO work and all this type of stuff long, you know what I'm saying? Long time ago.
Prepping for this. All that was just, all this sounds like you was just, even you as the big brother role now, it's like prepping for like how you, you're a coach and you work with kids. Like, because I can imagine like, it's a blessing. It probably feels great, but it also can be stressful sometimes because kids say crazy, like kids like kids like to test people. Like, bro, like just yesterday, and shout out to my homegirl Zoe, she sent me this post. This lunch lady at a school paid these fourth graders to beat up another fourth grader because that fourth grader cussed her out. And it's like, damn, I that's, you shouldn't do that. I mean, it's better than the alternative, like you beating her up, but it's just like, damn, like it takes like
get to that point.
It takes like a lot of discipline, and I know they're just kids, but sometimes it's like, hey, watch your mouth, like
but it's like with me, I ain't gonna lie, like I just recently had a kid disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? At one of the middle schools, and I've been working with kids from years now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this wasn't even one of my kids, you know what I'm saying? This just was a kid in passing, you know what I'm saying, that I had contact, you know, talking to him that day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't really even know each other, but any kid, and I'm not just trying to say this, you know what I'm saying, to say it like that, but I never really had no problems really with my kids and stuff like that because I don't approach them like that. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship that we have, it's a different type of relationship. It's still like a big brother.
Homie.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really not like, no, hey, coach, you know what I'm saying? I do that. You know what I'm saying? If it get down to that, but it's really more of a big bro, little bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these, like my big brothers, my little brothers, my little, you know, or I look at them like my niece and my nephews and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? At this point.
Damn, bro. How long have you been coaching?
Man, we were just talking about, I think, like 8 years now.
Okay. So, damn. So, any of those players, some of those players got to be like in college now, right?
Yeah. Nah. So a lot. I'm gonna be honest. We never had like no kid from our basketball organization that never went and played like, you know what I'm saying, nowhere. Our basketball organization is more to help build kids and stuff for the future, and you know what I'm saying, to be in the everyday world. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is just the thing to get them.
It's the medium to them.
You know what I'm saying?
The part of something, organization.
To come get them mentored. We just tricking them. You know what I'm saying? We're giving them something that they like, so we can bring them in, so we can mentor them up. You know what I'm saying? And kind of teach them stuff for life. Because we know that if we just if I tell you right now, hey, bro, come over here and come get mentored.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
You know, like nah. But if I tell you, if I tell you, hey, bro, come hoop, y'all come hoop.
Yeah.
And you going to bring some people with you, come hoop. You know what I'm saying? So then now when you come in the hoop, I can talk to y'all doing hooping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we can get cool. Now I can start inviting you to Capo Day, some of my community events and stuff like that.
And they see what you're
then
doing.
You can start
like,
seeing what I'm doing. And you can start seeing like, oh, man, I like this environment. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around this atmosphere.
It's
you know
safe,
what I'm saying?
it's positive.
It's cool, you know what I'm saying?
And cool.
We ain't never, bro, we've been doing Capo Day for 12 years, and I got to be honest. We had one person flip over a table one time behind some food.
What do you mean? Like they ain't getting enough food?
I guess she got mad. There was something going on over there. It was, I don't know, but we had one lady get mad before behind some food or something happened.
Damn.
But we never had like, and I ain't trying to be cocky or nothing, but I never had no security or none of this type of stuff at none of my events. You know what I'm saying? We done had Capo Day with over 1,000 people that showed up to one of these events, and with no security, no problems, none of this stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's because
fights, none
there.
of that.
Like you're from there,
right?
You know? So it's like it's different. It comes different when somebody's trying to help and change and lead, as opposed to somebody coming from outside. I mean, don't even.
And then not to even just say it like that too, but even my little brother that respect me ain't no coming out there smoking weed and all this stuff in front of the kids.
Oh,
you know,
lost
because
me.
You got some events that's going on in the community and they still out there smoking and pining and you know. And I don't got nothing against it, but the people that know me, they know that they can't come to my events doing none of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too kiddie-ish, you know what I'm saying? 100%. It's a lot of times people ask me, hey, man, you do something for the adults? I'm like, nah, I don't deal with adults.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't throw no adult parties. Now, I've been doing this stuff, like I said, 12 years. I ain't did nothing for no adults.
Man, for what? Nah, once you grown, it's up to you. It's up to you.
I mean, I just feel like it come with too many more problems.
That's true. That's
true. You know what I'm saying? Like, people they get loaded and stuff. They get to tripping. They get to, you know, I can't control it.
Phone to devices and boom, yep. As opposed to a kid, you can.
I can calm it down a little bit more. Hey, bro, y'all tripping, you know, like kind of threatening. Hey, y'all can't come back here no more. You know, all that type of stuff. But
because their personality is still forming, but as opposed to adults.
He don't care about being here no way.
You can't tell nothing. You can't tell them left is left and right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't do nothing for grown people. I just give back to them. You know what I'm saying? Whenever if they in tight situations and I can help. And just to be honest, like, I really like to help people who, you know, like single moms and stuff like my mama was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to help, like, people who was going through struggle and stuff like that, like how my mama did. You know what I'm saying? Like, even brothers and stuff, too. You know what I'm saying? If a brother got his kids and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? He taking care, you know, and he needs some help and stuff. I'm down to help a brother, too.
Single
but
parents,
I would really just, you know, more single parents and stuff like that, because I come from a single parent household. You know what I'm saying? So I really stand up for the single parent household.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's beautiful because, like, that single parent shit to me is like I admire, like, single mothers to me is because real. It's like, because to me, like, nothing is worse like you have, like, as a man, like, you got a kid and it's just like you don't, like, bro, you have a kid, bro, like, I can't even fathom that. It's like, come on, like, you got a kid, bro, it's your kid.
Nothing, right? So.
Damn, but there's really, like, bro, it's already, life is already hard enough for a lot of people with both mom and dad, but just mom, like. Right. That shit damn near seems impossible when you think about it.
Nah, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Especially, like I say, for Well, I was just seeing who that was. It was that was J-Ton. I was just watching J-Ton did an interview the other day, and J-Ton was just talking about fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about how fatherhood is really important. You know what I'm saying? He said some real stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be honest. He was like, for the guys, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like us, you know what I'm saying, around, you know, our age and stuff like that, who didn't have no relationship with their father and all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. He was like, now that he have kids and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, he able to go back and talk to his dad. He was like, bro, I'm going to just be honest. He was like, bro, you give your partners, you give these females, you give all these other people several chances. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you don't give your pops another chance. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And when I was just listening to him talk, I was like, that's kind of real. You know what I'm saying? But my pop's still like a, you know, I ain't going to say all that on camera. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want people to be like, look at him, like, look at CA tearing down black fathers. Like, no, bro, that's not what we do here.
But nah, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get where he's coming from, though. You know
but it's probably got to be, like, super, it takes a level of, like, maturity that's, like, beyond, like, to say what your homeboy said, like, forgive that. Right. And not just forgive it, genuinely forgive it.
Yeah, you can forgive.
Like, genuinely, you can be
I feel like I forgave. Like, even with my pops, I feel like I forgave him, but I just ain't been in the space to talk about forgiveness.
Yeah,
you know
you also got to be in.
Like, I'm just moving on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it ain't. I don't got no kids or nothing to be like, hey, I need you to be here for my grandkids and all that type of stuff. Whoop de whoop. I feel like you missed out on my stuff. So. It ain't really too much more left, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's true.
You know?
It's a level of a what's the word I'm looking for? God damn, what was the fuck was her? Oh my God!
You gotta be a level of respect.
Level of respect, and I already said maturity, but just it's a different word I'm looking for. It's just like, okay, I don't know if you know that rapper Logic. You know who that is? Well, he's very bad.
I'm old school.
No, he sucks. But he grew up without his dad, or his dad was on drugs, whatever. But now he's famous and stuff. And so he had his dad on his podcast, and he's like calling his dad out his name and shit. Like,
cussing him out.
Yeah, and like you weren't there for me. But I'm like, bro, like
he trying to get his content up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, bro, at the expense of your dad, like, bro, first of all, don't even talk to your dad off camera like that. But like on camera, it's like, damn, bro, like that shit went the opposite. Nobody respects that shit. We all, bro, that's whack. Like, no, leave that shit. Like that's.
I don't respect that like that, but at the same time,
it's gotta be hard, bro.
You gotta get it off how you get it off. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it's hard. Like, forgiveness is one thing, but like I can like I've had family that has done me wrong that I don't talk to right now, but right. I want to, and I'll have like other family reach out like, hey, like they want to talk to you, like you, and I'm just like, I'm not in this space right now. So like, there's no animosity, there's love, but I'm not in this space to like be around them, and like I can't.
Yeah, I feel I ain't gonna lie, I be the same way.
Yeah, like
I be the same way. It be a lot of times I have stuff going on deep down that I be really like.
You can't fake it.
Yeah,
I can't fake it.
I be like, I'm gonna just stay away from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got the words to talk to you about it right now. My biggest thing, to be honest, what I've been working on for myself, I told myself that whenever I'm mad with somebody, I'm not going to talk to them till I'm not mad no more.
Damn, that's good. That's actually,
you know what I'm saying?
I should learn to do that more. Because sometimes you just yap.
Because I like, if I talk to you when I'm mad, it's not going to go right. Or you talk to me when you mad, it's not gonna. It's like me and you talk to each other when we both mad, it ain't gonna go right.
We're just both if
you rub me wrong, if you rub me the wrong way, I'm not gonna talk to you about it right now.
Right.
I'm gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? Talk to you about it later on. Like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't been hollering at you because you know what I'm saying. Woo the woo. Now I can't tell you how long it's gonna take because I have some people right now that I'm scheduled to still talk to them,
but it's like
right now.
But that's my thing right there. Maybe addressing it kind of, because at least for me, if somebody does something rub me the wrong way and I don't address it like kind of immediately, right. I think about it and then my animosity for them might grow because I keep thinking about what they did to me.
That's true.
You know?
I do that sometimes too, but then you gotta just. When that go on, bro, you gotta just figure out some different things.
Yeah,
like you play the game and stuff.
Yeah.
Get on the game or something.
Yeah. I mean, or what K Cam say? It ain't none that cut. Sometimes it's okay. We don't need everybody in our lives.
Right.
Sometimes it's okay to just
Sometimes you gotta let some people go too. You know what I'm saying?
And doesn't mean like like if like I'm throwing eggs at your house and shit. Like this is all love, but just we don't have to deal with each other.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just move on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not meant to. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just for the season. You know what I'm saying? And that season might be over. You know what I'm saying? So
damn. Oh my God. What's the date of Capo Day this year?
Capo Day gonna be on August 10th this year.
And it's gonna be obviously in Alief.
No, it's a little bit on the outskirts. So right now, to be honest, with Capo Day, our biggest problem is, just to be for real, we've been having like a lot of, I would say like problems like trying to get the right type of resources and stuff like that we used to have in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because
what y'all need this year? What y'all looking for?
I mean, it's not even about what we need this year because this year already over. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we got to start planning for next year because everything that we need for this year, we already kind of like wrapping it up. You know what I'm saying? But our biggest thing, it just have been like, I feel like the resources, and I'm going to just be for real and go and say it, bro. It be like the lack of support sometimes. You know, like I'm real big in Alief, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of work and stuff in Alief, but I don't get the support from the Alief people that, you know what I'm saying, like I really should receive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just talking about this the other day, like Capo Day not just about money. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't realize it now to where back then when I was broke doing Capo Day, I used to be like, man, if I had way more money, this stuff would be way more better. But now that I done had more money, I done seen that wasn't what made it better. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the people,
the group effort, the community.
It was the resources. It was everybody coming together. You know what I'm saying?
It's literally a community event.
Yeah, like man, we used to have like over like 50, 30 volunteers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this event used to be an outdoor event, a big outdoor event. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point to where now the Capo Day is actually indoors now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because it got so big outside that we didn't have enough to control the outside.
Right. Oh,
we didn't have enough resources. Man, we got to the point to where we had, I told you, our biggest one, we had over 1,000 people come out there. We had over 800 people, you know what I'm saying, receiving backpacks and stuff on that day. You know what I'm saying? So to come up with 800 backpacks and then also provide everything that's going on the outside, because the outside it's a big old outdoor water park type of deal.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a bunch of water slides. Them kids was coming to get their haircuts. They used to come get their hair done. They used to get their nails done. We used to be doing face paint.
That's a lot of stuff.
Man, bro.
That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. And that, I mean, I assume there's people like having to walk around and keep everything organized and check tickets and stuff. I'm talking
about even with the backpacks, because see, the backpacks is what got to be the craziest part. Everybody was coming to Capo Day, and it started becoming a problem about the backpacks. So my thing was not trying to make it about the backpacks. I wanted to be more about the event, because we spend more money on the event than the backpacks.
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So we really wanted people to come and enjoy all the festivities that we done put all this money into. We done brought all these resources together for the community to enjoy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, man, them people used to come to Capo Day, man, and they want them backpacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they come by the hundreds. And then right now to this very day, it be on my heart and on my mind to where if I go back outside and I say, hey, man, it's Capo Day outdoors, I don't know how many people can come. Feel me? So when I'm doing indoors like this year, we doing that urban air trampoline. We inviting 100 kids out, but everything is RSVP.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So the kids got to sign up in our email, and then they get selected to come out. And then once they selected, these are the kids that selected to come to Capo Day. So for the last...
Oh, I went last year.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's like the last 3 years in a row, that's how we've been doing it.
Oh, man, there was a lot of people.
We've been doing it for the last 3 years in a row. We've been doing it indoors because we couldn't do no more outdoors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, and that's actually better because it's hot, bro.
It became a conflict, and it got to a point to where, like you said, it was too hot sometimes. And sometimes we had today, it was raining outside.
That's the worst.
You know what I'm saying? So we never know what the weather going to be on that day.
Especially
you know
now, bro. This year's been raining rain. It's just like whenever it wants to rain.
So we make sure that we we doing it indoors again this year. We're going to be at Urban Air Trampoline. I do it August 10th, you know what I'm saying? But my official day that Sylvester Turner gave me is on August 14th. That is really Capo Day. But
this year's going to be August 10th.
August 10th is actually is really my grandmother's birthday. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother that passed away. So in dedication to my grandmother, when Capo Day come around on a yearly thing, if I could do it on the 10th, if it fall on the weekend of a 10 or something, it's going to always be on the 10th because that's on my grandmother's birthday. You know what I'm saying? So this year, again, it was happening. The 10th was on the weekend. So I did it it's on a Sunday. So again, it's gonna be this year on the Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Can
people still because I'm gonna drop this way before that. Can people still donate anything? Or?
Yeah. So we always take our donations. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Our organization always need donations because we give out. Not only do we give out backpacks for Capo Day, but we involved in the community. You know what I'm saying? Involved in the schools. So we give out backpacks and stuff yearly. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like one time type of deal. You know what I'm saying? We deal with kids on a regular basis. Sometimes we might go through the schools and kids don't have everything they need. You know, we give them, them school supplies and stuff like that.
Especially midway through the year too, and backpacks done ripped and stuff.
Right. Yeah, backpacks break and stuff like that. So it's always good for them to have, 2 of them at a time. Because even some of the ones that they might come get from our event, they might have a backpack already. You know what I'm saying? This would be the thing. Sometimes people think, I'm gonna be honest. People be like, man, I don't want to go to Capo event because that's for the people that need stuff. And it's not always I do stuff for the community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not just because you need it, you know what I'm saying? It's for the community. Come get it.
It's a community event, bro. It's like you see a bunch of people from the same side of town and we're doing, even if you're not in need of something, but we're all there on some positive stuff. It just changes like the dynamic between people. Like I feel like you're less likely to get mad and want to be confrontational with somebody if you see each other at like an event like that yearly.
We done did so much stuff to where over the years we done seen people come and they didn't, they want to do what they see us doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do you filter out the people, or do you even filter out the people that kind of just show up to these events just to take a picture saying, "Hey, I'm helping," and then leave? That's a good question. Great question.
I mean, hey, man.
Or do you not care about filtering?
I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, I used to care, but once you start going, you don't even realize what people, that type of stuff you don't even bother you no more. You know what I'm saying?
Man, God be with you.
Yeah,
God be with you.
Do what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sis, whatever. If that's what you kind of do, But at one point in time, I used to have a Capo police on them. You know what I'm saying? Watching them, stalking them. Look, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
But it took too much energy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Like watching people you're taking a picture. Where you going? Oh, we come back.
Yeah, man, that stuff take too much energy. You know what I'm saying? So
damn.
You got to grow. You know what I'm saying? And that was part of growing, letting other people still do some of the stuff that they doing. You know what I'm saying?
And hopefully next year they'll help
get
more.
it together. They'll get it together eventually. Because once they start seeing that you on some solid ground, they'll start standing on it eventually. If not, they know that they're going to sing.
Yeah, because they might, at least me, I would feel embarrassed, if I'm just going to pull up to do it and then
they'll start getting it eventually. They'll get it eventually.
Because I remember when Harvey happened, Beaumont flooded really bad.
Right.
Beaumont,
we was out there.
They got no help at all.
We went out there.
So I went out there with a couple of my friends back then. We loaded up a trailer with, dude, I don't know how much money we spent. Overnight we raised I think $3,000 overnight. Yeah. And we took a bunch of stuff, water bottles, Pampers, all this stuff. Everything was out. We ran out of everything in 15 minutes. That's how much people needed.
It was crazy out there.
But there was some people that would pull up. They knew we were coming. They follow us in their car. They pulled up. They took a couple pictures, while we were handing out, and then they left. And it was just us handing stuff out. And I felt some type of way about that. Yeah, that's why I asked that question. I felt some type of way about that. But dude, Beaumont got hit hard, dude. 15 minutes, we was out of $3,000 worth of stuff.
We went out there to Beaumont too. Over the length of a time, we didn't. Man, there's so much stuff that I can sit here and talk about on the community side of efforts that we done been involved with, that we done helped, that we done stepped up, that probably people don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so much. You know what I'm saying? Just to be for real. But you just got. I put it to you like this. 12 years, I ain't never been on vacation.
Damn.
I stay working year round. So you whatever y'all can put into them that amount of time, this is what I've been doing over the time. You know what I'm saying?
What are your to the final question? What are your aspirations for Capo Day then? Like, where do you see it? Where do you see it? You've been at this for 12 years, bro. So it's like, you put in those 10,000 hours of work already. Where do you see like the whole Capo Day brand? Where do you see it growing to outside of Alief, or do you always want to keep it in Alief?
Eventually, I think that they got to go outside of Alief. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been spoiling them too long at this point now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like to a certain extent, Alief, they spoiled by me. They know that I'm going to come. You know what I'm saying? So they knowing that, oh yeah, Capo gonna do this, Capo, you know what I'm saying? To the point to where I got other little homies that, when I look around, they doing stuff all around the city. I got little A-Dub, he came home and he started pushing on the ground, and he came on my podcast when I was doing podcasts and told me out his own mouth, like, hey, bro, when I was locked up, people were sending me pictures and stuff for what you were doing, you know what I'm saying, down there. When I came home, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get my boots on the ground, and I just wanted to pay homage to you, you know what I'm saying? It's never been nobody else that then came and told me, like, hey, bro, I saw your work, you know what I'm saying? But I see a lot. I saw his work, and I was like, dang, that boy, familiar, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't graduated to where I can't think about this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? No more,
and
you know what I'm saying?
And it's kind of like we're doing good work for community. So yeah, if you more people doing it, the better.
So yeah, I can't hate on you, you know what I'm saying? So then when he came and told me, like, yeah, bro, I'm whoop to whoop out for you, it just, it let me know, like, oh, okay, man, don't trip on nobody moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not going to say nothing to you.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Moving forward. You got that one person and you cool with that, you know what I'm saying? Go with that and just understand that once you a trendsetter, you know what I'm saying? Trends are made to be followed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and this is a good trend to follow.
Yeah, it's
not
trend,
like the ice bucket chat was good. With it was a good for a good cause. But even then, what's that one trend? Remember they were eating tampons? That's a bad trend.
No, I ain't with that.
Tide Pods? Oh, not tampons? It was one of them. Tide Pods, tampons, the same thing.
I like tampons.
But there's some crazy trends that go on, like this trend, like that's a trend. That doesn't help nobody, but that's a positive trend right there. So there was, I know I said last week, but there was one I wrote down that I really wanted. Oh, if you could give in Alief, what do you say is like? Let's see. If you had to name like the drink of Alief or the restaurant, like a place that like that represents to you when you think of Alief, food or drink wise, what do you think about? Like, what's Alief like spot?
Right now, inside of Alief, a food or a drink place.
Yeah.
Bro, we don't got nothing.
No food.
No.
Timmy's.
No.
Frenchies?
I ain't gonna lie, like in Alief, you know, so that's one of the things that we talk about a lot.
That's
like
missing.
Like everything, like when you're getting food and stuff like that, you gotta like to go to a good place, you gotta go outside of Alief and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have like no real home cooked stuff, no, like maybe somebody might say Mickey's, but that's not even an Alief. You know what I'm saying? Like that's on the outskirts.
That's not considered Alief? Damn.
Nah, that's not considered Alief. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but it's on the southwest. You know what I'm saying?
So there is still like Southwest.
Like Southwest and Alief is two different things. You know what I'm saying? But people would say that Alief is on the southwest side of Houston, though.
Right. But that's Southwest still, no?
Yeah, but it's Southwest is his own Southwest.
T was right.
Because like this, Mo City is on the Southwest too.
It is.
But people gonna say they from Mo City. They not gonna say they from Southwest.
Sugarland Southwest too. No?
You just saying it.
Is it Conroe Southwest? Okay. The Woodlands.
Everything Southwest.
So I guess that was last. What do you think Alief is missing? What do you want to see brought into Alief? Like,
man, to be honest, they need to bring, just like what you said, they got to bring in some food places and stuff like that. And then, to be honest, and I ain't trying to, put no smudge on nobody's name, but just like you said earlier, it's a lot of people that did and made it to places, higher grounds and stuff from Alief. So I just feel like all those people who got names or something, like just like for me, for instance, if I would have ever made it, like, at least my family would have a barbecue joint or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, something in the hood, or we give it a Kool-Aid spot or something, you know what I'm
and
saying?
Something
like,
there, something
that,
there.
from your home, you know what I'm saying? But everybody from Lizzo, whoever you can name that you say from Alief, and I don't want to name no names because I don't want nobody saying that because I already know, you know,
Facts,
whoop the whoop. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that they could have came, they could come and put something inside of Alief to where they like, hey, this is my family stuff, and you know, people from Alief gonna support them, and
they're gonna hire people from Alief. Like that's just more jobs for people from Alief.
Just like how they go and they support Ghost with the Alief store, would get some clothes. You see the Alief sticker on all these cars and all that. And people gonna go and buy some food or something for somebody if they open it up.
That's absolutely facts, man. I love it. Look, I born and raised there. Actually, like I told you, I went to Mahaney, so that's Alief. That's it. So. Until I was, we moved to Sugar Land when I was like 9, but still, 8 years, I can say I'm from Alief, so I'm from Alief.
Welcome to Alief.
Welcome to Alief. You saw at that Coldplay concert, that CEO was with his side piece there, and they put him on the, the Kiss Cam in stadiums.
Oh, the one man with the lady or something like that. Oh yeah.
And but that's I just like, it's funny.
That ain't none of my business.
That was my point exactly. I was like, I don't know why people are making that such a big deal. It's like, why are they reposting that? It's like, think about the kids and wife. Like, damn, I'm probably embarrassed. Like, nobody thinks about that. Damn.
I mean, I get in trouble like that too though. But like not
what,
like
taking side pieces to Coldplay. You like Coldplay? What's your very Coldplay song?
Hold on. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like posting things.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I post some stuff about something, going on with somebody or something. Like I done had people come charge me up, because I'm giving out information to the community. But now these people like, hey bro, you ruining my family image and stuff like that. I done got charged up a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
How do you handle that? You kind of just
bro, I got people be scared.
You
gotta check your people.
Yeah, check your people because I've seen some.
Because sometimes I had to post my own people. And some of my own people done got mad at me for posting my own people. But the stuff that I stand for, I gotta post.
That's respect, bro. I
done lost a lot of relationship with my day one people because I had to post stuff about some of my day one people. Wow. I don't just post stuff about people I don't know,
bro. And nobody talks about that. Women, not just women. People always online like, yo, you homeboys you guys don't check your homeboys and don't keep them accountable. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's that whole narrative. There's the whole narrative going around. It's like
homeboys ain't homeboys no more when they start doing it. Because they don't want to be your partner no more. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they might look at it like, hey, bro, because for me, you got to think, like I'm social media, all these they might think I'm doing it for clout, all this other, because all these people doing all stuff for different reasons nowadays, you know what I'm saying? But my thing be about to get the information out to the people, you know what I'm saying? So however I got to get the information out, if I got to post it, people send me, as long as I know that there's some accurate information, I'm going to post. Now, if it's some fake stuff and I get it, and I don't do too much of my research and stuff, and then I find, oh man, now I'm gonna take it down. Let me take it down. I don't want, you know what I'm saying?
But you standing on principle.
If it's for real, it's staying up there.
Yeah, bro. And they can't be mad at you. Like they can't be mad at you for them doing
right.
Like you standing on.
They done told me they waiting for me to do something, so I got to make sure.
Hey, keep waiting. They gonna have to keep waiting. What Kanye say? You don't know, but
you feel me? They waiting on me to do something. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they want to know what it'll be like if I lost. I guess we'll never know.
So, hey, man.
Man, Capo, thank you so much, bro, for coming to this show. Thank you for everything you do for Alief, and thank you for just standing on principle. I fuck with that hard. I cut off a lot of people as well, just because they move where I can't associate with you. You do the shit you do, So it's admirable, and I want to as bad. From Bad Duck, I want to come one of these events and donate some stuff, and I'll get our followers to pitch in. I'll give them some time. Obviously, this Capo Day is about to come up, but the next one, or not even the next one next year, something after Capo Day, we'll keep in touch. And you gotta, anytime you want to come here and talk about something you got going on, open door, bro.
Yeah, y'all right around the corner. Y'all ain't too far. And plus, man, if y'all ever wanna pack up and come to Capo Day.
100%.
Y'all need to come and do the podcast there.
You're fired.
At the event.
I'll be super down. Yeah, interview some, ask some people questions. I'll be super down.
Come talk to the people. Don't just get the word from me. I can say anything.
Yeah.
Come talk to the people. I'll let them know
see how
they feel about Capo. You know what I'm saying? man. Like
Hey,
they gonna have some different stories in the stories I have. You know what I'm saying? So, see what they gotta say, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be there, bro. We'll be there.
I know I got love in the community, so I ain't tripping. You know
No,
what
you
I'm
for
saying?
sure. You for sure do, bro. If you want to look at that camera and let them know where to follow you and anything you have coming up next.
Oh man, you can follow me on Instagram, CapoGMob, CapoGMob. We have Capo Day coming up. That's gonna be August 10th. You got an RSVP at Capo Day 6. That's the gmail.com. What else we got? That's really the main thing that we promoting right now. We just promoting Capo Day. Make sure y'all sign y'all kids up. It don't gotta be about if you don't, have no backpacks and all this type of stuff. We just trying to do something for the community where the kids can come out and enjoy themselves for the end of the summer, working their way back into school and them have a little bit of fun. So y'all follow me on Instagram, Facebook, CapoYoungJoe. If y'all want to make a donation, y'all can donate to the Bricks Foundation and. That's the cash app is cash app, the Bricks Foundation.
But I'm put that.
And
in
you
the
can put
bottom
all that
shit.
stuff down there. You know what I'm saying? Like say it's right here, the Bricks Foundation.
I literally edit right there.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's about it, man. We just want to tell everybody, tell y'all thanks for having me on.
No,
everybody,
for sure.
Thanks for all of the support over the years and stuff like that. And we just gonna keep on going. I don't know how much longer this stuff gonna go. It's gonna keep on 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna keep.
I don't know if I'm gonna just do 8 more years and stop at 20.
And hand it off to somebody?
Or if I'm going to stop at 15.
Okay, bet. Say less, guys. That's another episode. Remember, please do not feed the ducks bread. We're out.